A wise man does at once what a fool does finally. Niccolò Machiavelli. History shows no mercy to the man who invites ruin by choosing the wrong woman. It's a lesson most men don't understand until the damage is irreversible, when the dust of their potential settles in silence and their kingdom lies in ruins, burned not by enemies, but by the very hands they once trusted. You won't hear this truth from your mother. Your friends won't say it. Society profits from your blindness. But Machiavelli? He knew. He knew that the downfall of great men rarely comes from bad luck or fate, but from the wrong woman. A single misstep in choosing her can cost a man everything. The masses will sell you fantasies of love, loyalty, and forever. But Machiavelli? He whispers what few dare to say aloud. Appearances are deceptive. All men see with their eyes, but few possess the insight to pierce through illusion. You are not here for entertainment. You are here to survive, and this truth, brutal, cold, and necessary, can no longer be ignored. There are only two kinds of women in the world, the kind that builds you up and the kind that tears you down. No gray zone, no in-betweens. You either level up by choosing her or slowly suffocate by keeping her. The danger? Most destructive women have mastered the art of appearing beneficial. Parasites in disguise, soft smiles hiding sharpened claws. You can sugarcoat it, dress it up with euphemisms, but reality doesn't care for your comfort. Choose wrong, and you'll be the one rebuilding your life from ashes. This is not about hate. This is about strategic defense. Machiavelli warned us. He who seeks to deceive will always find someone willing to be deceived. That someone is the man who leads with feelings instead of foresight. So here's the first commandment. Never choose based on beauty alone. Never. She can be breathtaking, flawless even, but if her values are hollow, her loyalty cheap, and her mind undisciplined, she is not a queen. She is poison, wrapped in velvet. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few know who you truly are. That applies to her too. The strategic man, the man who builds legacies, observes. He pays attention to how she speaks about others behind their backs, how she treats those with no power, how she navigates when nobody's watching. Men who lose everything usually ignored the signs. You do not stumble into a great woman. You select her, test her, observe her, as a general surveys the battlefield before engaging. Machiavelli also said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." Stop waiting until it's too late. Heed the warning signs now. Commandment 2. Never commit to a woman who disrespects masculine authority. Period. If she sees your strength as a threat, leave. If she fights for dominance instead of balance, leave. If she questions your leadership without offering vision, leave. A woman who cannot respect masculine order will invite feminine chaos. That's how kings fall. That's how empires die. You're not here to fix her. You're here to build. And building requires alignment, not resistance. Machiavelli warned, the man who fails to secure power becomes a servant to what he once tried to lead. You think you can tolerate the disrespect. That love will change things. It won't. Because once you've chosen her, she knows. She holds the power you gave away. Power is not shared. It is held. And most men, in desperation to be loved, surrender it wrapped in soft lies like compromise, partnership, and understanding. But Machiavelli saw through the illusion. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. Why? Because love without respect is slavery with a smile. The man who allows himself to be ruled in the name of peace is no different from the puppet wearing a crown while his world crumbles behind the curtains. So what do? Test her boundaries. Say no. Withdraw your time, your attention, your resources. See what happens. If she respects your space, she values you. If she cries, manipulates, guilt trips, you've seen her real character. Most women today have been trained by culture to see men as emotional providers, and most men have submitted to this idea out of fear. But you, after hearing this, are no longer one of them. Commandment 3. Watch how she handles boredom. Every woman is well behaved when she's entertained. But when silence arrives, that's when her true nature speaks. Does she bring peace or provoke drama to feel alive? Does she grow in quiet or collapse into chaos? Because the woman who cannot master herself in boredom will unravel your life when the storms come. Next lie society fed you. Her past doesn't matter. Her body count doesn't matter. You're insecure if you care. Machiavelli would laugh. The promise given was a necessity of the past, the word broken a necessity of the present. A woman's history is your clearest predictor of your future. She's not starting fresh with you. She's sharpening the same blade she used on the last man. And you, if you ignore it, are setting yourself up to be next. Commandment 4. Never invest in a woman who mocks your values. You are a man with a mission, or you should be. And men with missions don't marry for lust. They marry for alignment. If she dismisses your dreams, laughs at your goals, or obsesses over strangers' validation online more than she supports your path, walk. No beauty is worth the burial of your purpose. Here's the final commandment, the one no man wants to hear, but every man must obey. If she doesn't fear losing you, she'll never value you. That's not cruelty, that's reality. When she thinks you'll always be there, no matter how she acts, how she disrespects, how she drains, she will begin to despise you. Why? Because what costs nothing is worth nothing. Machiavelli said, men should be either caressed or crushed. Women, too, will do the same to you. The one who fears your absence will rise to meet your standards. The one who assumes your presence will test how low you'll crawl. Most men today try to earn respect by shrinking themselves. Fools. Respect is never negotiated. It's commanded. And the man who commands it is the one willing to walk away. To the man already trapped thinking, but I've chosen wrong. It's not too late, but it will cost you. Your pride, your time, maybe your wallet. But ask yourself, what's more expensive, leaving now or wasting another 20 years? Because the wrong woman won't just hurt you. She'll empty you. And when there's nothing left, she'll leave. Your time, your discipline, your mission, that's your kingdom. Guard it. Modern men think they're unlucky in love. But Machiavelli would say, you invited this. You allowed it. You ignored the signs. You chose with weakness, and weakness attracts chaos. Here's your final law. No woman on earth is your purpose. Your mission is. A woman either multiplies it or drains it. Too many men reverse this equation and make her their center. And when she senses that, she loses all respect. Because women do not trust men who orbit them. They trust men who orbit purpose. So how do you know if she's worthy? Step back. Watch. Does she thrive in your absence or collapse into disorder? The woman who demands constant attention is a liability. The one who multiplies peace, even without your presence, she's a rare asset. If she crosses your boundary, correct it. If she mocks your time, remove it. If she tests your spine, show her the door. Because a man who bends once will bend forever, and she knows this. Choose the woman who sharpens your discipline, not softens it. The one who challenges your growth, who respects your standards, who multiplies your mission. And if she cannot build with you, she will break you. You are not her therapist. You are not her savior. You are a builder of legacies. And the kingdom you're building can only stand if the woman beside you is strong enough to carry bricks, not just demand comfort. There is no neutral woman. She either fuels your fire or puts it out, either fortifies your walls or tears them down from within. Choose with clarity, lead with discipline, walk with power, or spend your life explaining to everyone what you already knew, but were too afraid to act on. The lesson is simple. A weak man blames the woman. A strong man examines the mirror. Build wisely. Choose ruthlessly. Guard your kingdom. Because history does not pity the man who hands over the keys to his own destruction.